Hello, everybody. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm just a little nervous.
Deanna thinks this box is filled with honeybees. Don't worry, it's not.
Where do you want this?
You can put it right here in the center.
Why are we pranking poor Deanna? In the name of National Honey Month for September.
Normally you would have a full soup, but he's like
So don't panic.
Just slow.
Don't shake the box.
Don't shake it.
Wow, you're right. I feel vibrations.
So let me bring it closer to you.
Why do you have this?
It's a hobby.
Oh, I appreciate that hobby. I'm sorry, I didn't sound
No, I get it. It's weird.
negative. I'm sorry,
Okay, you ready?
this is my first time going inside a box.
Please don't go inside the box. So you just want to open the box from the top.
Oh my god, it says bee gloves. Oh my
It's a
god.
little bit of
Should I put on an apron?
that won't help you.
I'm gonna step back because I don't have any protective gear on.
So just put my arm
Yeah,
in.
no, honestly, I don't either. So, you
We're
can-
gonna step back.
Yeah, so I don't even want to get close.
Anna, what's wrong with your face right now?
What happens if I get stung?
You won't get. You have the gloves.
Oh yeah, actually, are you allergic to these? Are you unsure?
I think I am, but not
Well,
really.
there's a doctor upstairs.
Yeah, no, we're good. Guys, we're
Yeah,
fine. I
we're
don't think
good.
I'm allergic. I think I
Yeah,
just
I'm
stepped
sure
on a
it's
wasp once. Blew up my foot, but it was when I was like 10.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
you didn't die. That's what's important.
Well, my foot was huge, but
That's
okay.
okay.
So opening the box.
Yep. You can
Slowly,
open it all the
carefully.
way.
Deep breath.
You got. Remember, calm. Don't get thrown off by the agitated weather.
Box is really difficult to open. I knew it was a freaking phone. I hate you. Why did you put bee gloves on it?
Oh, you got it. I know. I
It
just
made
like
me
those.
believable.
I just like those.
Can you pull out what's inside the box, please?
Hello, G Health family. I'm Ebony from the marketing department, and September is Honey Month. So I'm here with Deanna Galicchio, our director of wellness, also a registered dietitian, and she's going to give us some health tips and just some information about honey so we can kind of incorporate it into our diets. All right, so Deanna, we've got 4 different honeys laid out here. So talk us through good, bad, ugly of honey. Is it good for you? Is it bad for you?
All right, good question, because we always have many people asking us, is honey healthier than white sugar? Or is healthier honey than brown sugar? You know, what's the hype? So I always tell everybody, and this is how I was educated throughout my whole entire schooling career, if you will, that no matter what the type of sugar it is, it's still gonna have an effect on your blood sugar.
Okay.
So it's something that you always wanna limit. You wanna limit added sugar because that could lead to weight gain, it could lead to high triglycerides, it all comes hand in hand.
Okay.
And then also diabetes. So we just wanna make sure we're having a balance of nutrients whenever we can and limit that added sugar, like I said. So is honey better than sugar? I would say yes, and for these reasons. As long as you get it raw and unfiltered, we'll have a great amount of antioxidants as well as trace minerals such as potassium and magnesium. Honey also has natural enzymes, whereas white sugar doesn't. And what the enzymes do is that it helps break down the sugar into its simplest form so that it is easily digestible. So you don't have to work your digestive juices a little bit more, breaking it down to its simplest form of carbohydrate, which is sugar.
Okay. So now when I was younger and I would get sick, my mom would always make me honey lemon. Now, good, bad.
How
I-
old were you?
Like, it was yesterday.
Well, okay. Well, it's important because it brings me to a good point. So we do not recommend honey. This is crucial for infants younger than 1 year old because
Okay.
it could cause botulism.
Okay.
Never say that word right.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's dangerous until you hit 1 year old. That's the only thing that I tell people that
Okay.
is scientifically proven. But other than that, other good benefits really helps your throat. So
Okay.
I always, if you're having a sore throat from, I know people with bronchitis, who it has a little bit more chronic than most people. Some studies say that it helps those individuals. Even just a simple sore throat, you have a cold or something like that, it's a good film that promotes on your throat so you're not swallowing knives.
Yeah, I know one of my friends, she's a singer and she does like the warm honey and lemon kind of like every night.
Warm water with honey and a squeeze of lemon.
Yep.
That is my what's it called? You know what I'm trying to say. My cure.
Like your cure for everything?
Yes, my cure for everything, basically.
Perfect. All right, so we've got a few honeys here. I also have, you want to taste them out?
Yeah, let's taste them out, because I know we got some. So we have the raw unfiltered, which like I said, is the least processed. So then we got pure honey right here. So this is the most processed, so you're not gonna get the most antioxidants, which kills those free radicals in your body, prevents cancer in layman's terms. So we want to get raw and unfiltered as much as we can. It has the most nutrients.
Okay, and then we've also got, this one is raw wildflower honey.
Raw wildflower. So there's different flavors. There's wildflower, there's cinnamon, and cinnamon and wildflower has their own holistic components by themselves as herbs. And that's a whole other subject on holistic
We'll come
nutrition.
back with a different video
Yes.
for that.
But wildflower amplifies the antioxidants that are already in your raw unfiltered honey.
Okay, and then this one is the same. This one's just in a jar.
Yeah, and this one's squeezable, so you don't get all sticky.
All right, so let's start with the pure honey.
Yeah.
Now, from what I have heard, and I don't know how true this is, honey is antibacterial. Is that true?
Yeah, so there's a lot of research saying that it's antibacterial, antifungal, and helps promote wound healing. And the reason and the science behind that is because when the nectar from the bee pollen turns into honey in the hive, it has little remnants of hydrogen peroxide in there, which those components, like when you have a wound, you put the hydrogen peroxide, it starts to disinfect and whatnot, and it always promotes a film, and then it disinfects, and you put on. I'm not a doctor.
Okay.
But that's the science behind it. So it's that hydrogen peroxide component that is left over in the honey from the hive.
All right, so let's try out this one. So this one's just the regular pure honey that you get at Price.
Yeah, and the reason why it's pure, like I said, it's really filtered and processed because they want to give it a nice, smooth consistency and texture, so it's more pleasurable for a taste.
All right, so we can just dip them in and try it.
No double dipping.
I'm not double dipping. All right. Oh, it's really sweet.
Wait, is this I was wondering why it was tasting a little orangey, but I forgot.
It's the cookie.
It's the cracker, but it's a good combination.
So yeah, so this one's a little sweet. I don't feel like I'm missing out on any sugar or anything.
No. Oh, and that's another thing. I'm so glad you told me that. So honey is sweeter than sugar. So you ultimately should do less than a lesser amount of honey than sugar because it's sweeter.
Okay.
Because it has that fructose in there. What else? But the thing is honey is also higher in calories. But like I said, all calories aren't really created equal in the sense of what it has in its components. Like I said, the raw filtered honey has certain vitamins and minerals that white sugar doesn't, whereas white sugar is empty calories. So at least you're getting benefits of what's inside the honey. You can't just look at calories alone.
So one of the things that I started doing, which I really love, is instead of using like a caramel syrup or like a chocolate syrup on my ice cream, drizzle a little honey over the top.
Honey. Exactly. So the
I feel
thing,
like it's healthy.
Exactly. No, I understand. I mean, hey, it has those components that are not in your typical white sugar. But like I said, it does have the same effect on your blood sugar. But honey does have a lower glycemic index, which is how fast it affects your blood sugar.
Okay, so my blood sugar won't spike
as fast. Exactly.
Perfect.
But that doesn't mean let me add honey to my diet. If you're not somebody who adds sugar or honey to anything, that doesn't mean incorporate it. It means replace maybe your white sugar with your honey and have a little bit less since it's sweeter. But we ultimately don't want to go past 9 or 10 teaspoons of sugar a day, which is 100 calories of sugar. That's what the American Heart Association has recommended.
All right, so let's try out this one. So
what is this one? Raw unfiltered?
Yeah, I got you a new.
Oh, thank you. I have.
All right.
Broken. I'm just cookies.
So now this one seems a little bit thicker than
Yes.
the other one.
Mm-hmm. Viscous.
That one's good. It has like a slightly different flavor, but it's still really
I
good.
feel like it's less that sweet. Do you feel like it's less?
I do, but it's still sweet, but it's
Yeah.
not as sweet as this
Mhm.
one. But
Because they're filtering. It's really filtered, so they're probably just
Yeah.
making it pure sugar, basically.
yeah, but that one's still good. I
No,
would
it's
put
great.
that. I put that in my tea or anything.
I mean, any kind of sugar is good in my eyes.
All right, so this one seems much thicker than this one. So this one's the raw. This is organic raw wildflower
Okay.
honey. Yeah, so you see that one's coming out
Mm.
even thicker. It's also got, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's also got like a darker color
Yeah.
than the other ones. You see how it's like not even running down the plate too quickly either.
Mm-hmm.
So
And the
that's,
darker the honey, the more antioxidants because it's less filtration.
how are you not eating your whole
I don't
cookie?
know.
What's happening?
Because the ratio from cookie to honey, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
weird. I
Okay.
need-
So we're gonna try this one out. Yeah. So this one's
I need something to cleanse my palate.
okay. Well, this one's a little bit thicker.
Mmm.
That's good honey.
Mmm. Let me break a little piece of this one. So I can dip
You're
it.
gonna have more.
Yeah. I gotta.
All right. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna get the.
Can't get that one up.
Oh, this one hasn't even been opened yet. Okay.
It's like lighter.
Mhm.
I'm really bad at. I'm not a food connoisseur. But
You should come to Martin's cooking videos.
Oh!
Every week.
cooking class live with Martin.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
so this one is a lot thicker. So you can see I'm like,
Oh wow.
yeah. So that one's like pretty
oh my
thick.
goodness.
All right. So we're gonna just like drizzle some down on the plate for us to taste that. A little bit more. Yeah. So even this one is still, fairly dark. This one has
Yeah.
like some pieces in it. Now, I've also heard that honey never goes bad. Is that true?
Actually, honey does have a long shelf life. Like I said, the more raw and unfiltered it is. I actually don't know.
All right. All right. So we're gonna try this one.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's pretty thick.
Crack myself up.
It tastes a little bit different than this
It's
one.
totally different.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. The ingredients say the same thing. Grade A
because
honey.
Maybe we need to mix it. We need a honey expert.
So
in the
they're
house.
from different places. So this one is from Rhode Island and this one is from San Diego. So I've also heard
Yeah.
that, the closer to home that your honey is, like the closer to wherever you live that you
Yeah.
get your honey, like the better it is for you because it's using like the flowers around you. Is that true?
So there's still research being conducted regarding your immune system and allergies getting better, even with asthma and honey. No clinical studies have shown any consistency with the research. However, it's still being done, so it's an idea, at least.
All right.
It's worth to try. Every body is different. We have to remember that. And if you feel like something's working for you, hey, I can't say anything different to change their minds or because if you feel something, you feel something.
Awesome. All right, so it is still honey month. So like Deanna said, if you are using white sugar, maybe replace some of your morning coffee or your morning tea with the honey. Try to go for something a little bit more raw, a little bit more unfiltered, but moving to honey is probably a good first step moving away from a white sugar.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
All right, so we will see you guys next time when it's another health month for us to celebrate. Bye, guys.
Bye.